George is asking, when is the wedding?
Hey!
Hey guys! Welcome to our last video of the year. We thought we're gonna answer some of your questions that you gave us during the last months.
So we chose a very nice location today. We are in Central Park, but we chose a very cold day to do it. We're -9 today.
So guys, in case we're not moving anymore in between, then we're frozen.
Yannick is wearing 3 pants today.
Yeah, no, actually 2. I took one off.
Okay.
2 pants, but 3 pairs of socks,
God.
2 shirts, 2 sweaters, and a jacket.
It's so dramatic.
The first question is, why do I have a red spot on my forehead? The answer is, because I'm thinking way too much. Because every
Oh my
time I
God.
think, I'm doing this. And because of this, there's a wrinkle. And this is causing the red spot. So now you know.
Interesting. Everybody was dying to know that, baby.
So this is our first question.
Cindy Chavez asked, why did you decide to move to Germany instead of Mexico?
Why did you decide to move to Germany?
No, why did we decide to stay in Germany and not to go to Mexico?
It was mostly because of me.
Yeah.
Because I study visual effects, and there are a lot of those companies that work on visual effects in Germany, and not many in Mexico.
And I always wanted to go do my master's in a different country. I didn't know where, but I wanted to be somewhere else.
The second question comes from Easy Talala. For how long have you been together?
We've been together for 3 years, but we know each other since 5.
We're such an old couple already. I think soon it's time to move on.
Hey!
Next one.
Easy talala to know again.
You
Okay.
gave us 3 questions.
Thank you so much. Next one is, would you consider living in Mexico one day as well? Yes, I will.
Oh, really?
I love Mexico. I really miss it.
I could also imagine to live in Mexico for a while. Probably not forever, because forever I want to be in New Zealand where there's nothing going on. But yeah, I could totally imagine to live in Mexico at the beach. Puerto Vallarta.
What was the hardest thing about planning on moving together? The decision wasn't difficult. Like mentally, I was ready to move. The most difficult thing for me when moving to Germany was the paperwork. It was very, very difficult to find all of the papers and be organized enough not to forget anything. And to find a place to live for us was very difficult because Munich is crazy. And obviously, like, it was very difficult to do the step of like moving out of my house and saying goodbye to my family. All of that was pretty difficult, but it's life, you know,
For me, well, I had to go to Munich like 3 times from Hamburg
which is not near.
to find a place. We finally got it, and then it was all about finding work. But it's doable.
You can do it, guys.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, the next question comes from Kumisha Mensch.
Go show me.
So how do you deal with being back in a long distance relationship? Oh, we haven't even said that.
I think he
before.
sent that question when you went to New York and I was not there yet. It took only 2 weeks until I came to New York.
But
so
guys,
that's
we're
fine.
actually in a long distance relationship now.
No? Why?
I mean, right now,
I'm here.
no, but like we basically, Yannick is just visiting and I'm gonna stay here in New York for some months.
Yeah, when I'm going back to Germany, we're gonna be apart from each other for 6 weeks.
So it's fine. I mean, for a month and a half, we can do it.
Next question comes from Raichi? Raichi S. How do you come up with your editing ideas and content for your videos? Good question.
We talk a lot.
Sometimes we just brainstorm and then we think, oh, that's really a cool idea.
Or he has the main idea and then I say some other stuff.
Or sometimes she says, that's a stupid idea.
I've said that before.
And I'm so excited about my idea and she's like crushing it.
Una mexa güera. What kind of equipment do you use to film and edit to achieve such amazing... What kind of equipment do you use to film and edit Oh my God. What kind of equipment do you use?
Okay, again.
What kind...
Oh my God.
Okay.
You cannot breathe.
Okay, I'm gonna do it. What kind of equipment do you use to film and edit to achieve such amazing shots?
Wow. We're using the Sony RX100 Mark V. It's a super small compact camera, which is super cool for traveling around. And then we use a gimbal to stabilize our footage. These are the main 2 things that we use for filming And for editing, we use Premiere Pro from Adobe. Oh, my hands!
I'm dying.
Priya Liana Besos asks, what part of Germany are you from? I'm from Hamburg. I'm a hamburger.
Hamburg is meine Perle.
So if you like hamburgers... Next question is a question for me. Maria Smith asks, ¿Dónde aprendió español?
Where did you learn Spanish?
Yo aprendí español en mi escuela para 5 años. Era hace 7 años. Entonces, todo mi español está... Adiós, muchachas.
Se fue.
Solamente puedo decir algunas frases como small talk.
Small talk. So he learned in Germany, basically. That's the answer. Look at my hair.
Yeah.
What? Look.
Whoa, electric.
David, could you show us how to make the Spanish R?
That's exciting because
Like
I
this.
also cannot do it that great.
Like this. You put your tongue here on top. And then you do. I don't know how to explain it.
It seems to be so easy. And now I'm gonna try it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perro.
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 Yeah.
Porque vamos a hablar de un perro.
De un perro.
In case that answer helped you in any way, there you go.
Sorry, David. I don't know how to explain it.
Also David, but another David. How old are you guys?
I am 24.
And I am 21.
No, you're not 21.
I'm 25.
Old.
Amor Maria Mavo asks, do you two just shoot and edit these videos on your own? Yes. It's just the both of us. We're a two-man company. Charlie's asking, how are you two communicating? English or also German or Spanish?
English.
Mostly English. We should speak more German or Spanish, but we're too comfortable with English.
You are too comfortable with English. I always want to speak German with Yannick, and he really never wants to do it.
That's one of the goals for next year, to speak more German.
How tall are you?
Those questions are from Instagram.
So we only know in meters.
In meters. I am 1.8 meters.
I am 1.57 or so.
You know, every time I haven't seen her in a long time and then I see her again, it's like, wow, she's short.
How did you manage to move to Germany? I looked for a master's online. I found one that I really like in a very good university. I applied, got accepted, and then I found funding because I had very good grades. The Mexican government is basically paying me every month to be in Germany studying. It's very important if you are in high school right now or doing your bachelor's that you try to maintain very good grades. That's the main thing that is going to open the doors for you to go to Europe to do a semester abroad. What?
I'm frozen. So guys, this was our Q&A.
No, wait. There's another question. Guys, it's such a nice story. So we started.
Okay, so the question of how we met will be answered in a separate video because we got so many comments for that question.
And there's so
that
much.
we decided,
It's a long story.
it will be too much for this video, but it's coming. Trust us.
Thank you so much for your questions. We had a lot of fun answering to them, although we are like in a freezer.
All you guys, thank you so much for subscribing to our channel. We love you guys, and yeah, we're having a lot of fun with you guys.
Happy New Year!
My smile is frozen. Okay, let's go home.
Tschüss.